Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your girl, Latanya Michelle, and I am the editor-in-chief of LoveChology Magazine, and we are here live. Now, for some of you guys, you have no idea what this magazine is about. Why? Because it's not out yet, but January 24th is our launch date. We're going to print edition, digital edition, and now we're going to be online. And I'm super excited. It was important to me for you guys, for us not to just put out a magazine where you guys can flip and see pictures of the people. I wanted you guys to see the energy of the people that we are featuring. And today I have one of those couples who will be in our first issue, and I'm super, super excited. You guys tell the world who you all are.
Well,
I'm Danielle Dawkins Osborne.
and I'm Andre Osborne. And our company, our business is Alex Lexington and
Alex Lexington Diamonds. And we've been married for 14 years.
Y'all heard diamonds, right? Now you see why they smiling. Wait. Now you see, listen, it's so important and it's so significant to look at couples and see that they're both smiling. Not just one of them, but both of them smiling. And we know it's not just because of the diamonds. You guys have got to like each other because those smiles look very natural to me.
He is my best friend. I married the person I want to talk to when I'm mad, when I want to cry. So I talk to him like, let me tell you what you did today that made me mad. Because he's the person I bring these things to, even when it has to do with him.
well,
And he knows how to take it to it, huh?
my statement is generally, are we done yet? Are we through this? Are you available?
Yes.
That's something we picked up from the now 9-year-old.
Yes.
When she was like 2 one morning. She says, Daddy, I'm not available yet. And I wanted to, from our generation, I wanted to react a certain way, but then I said, she's a little person. So how many times you wake up in the morning, you don't want to talk to people yet? And I said that to my wife, and I said, well, I'll give her a second, because I think that's the aspect of, I guess, new age parenting that I do accept.
20 minutes later, she was daddy, 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 daddy. She needed a minute.
So most people don't want to talk to start their day. It's a nod, it's a something. So I always take that. Are you available yet?
Yeah.
I like that. That's a whole article right there. Are you available?
And she was honest. I mean, like I said, she's what, 2, 3?
Right.
Yeah. So she's being very genuine. I would say I deal with kids. I would prefer to deal with kids more than adults. Kids are honest. Adults want to put on.
Sugar
I don't like that. Yeah, I don't. They hate you and then they want to love you 5 minutes later.
I love it. It's true. It's true.
Adults
so after 14 years, you guys still operate as best friends?
Yes.
I didn't know we were best friends till she said, you're my best friend.
We were friends for 10 years before we got married. Actually, before we started dating, we were just friends for 10 years. And we dated for 6 months and got married. And here we are 14 years later.
Yeah, that's another roller coaster.
Oh, that's a whole nother story for another month. Oh, I'm going to have this magazine over and over again, huh?
Yeah.
It would be a pleasure.
No problem.
We love telling people about our wacky, odd life.
That works.
It works.
So do you all think that the friendship helped a lot in you all's relationship? The fact that you guys were friends first?
Absolutely. One of the things someone told us right when we got married, and when I told him we were friends, he said, your friendship is going to keep you through it all. When you don't want to talk to each other, when you hate each other, when y'all are having sex, when you're not, your friendship is going to bring you back to each other because you at least know how to just exist as two people who like each other. And at the base of it, that has helped us through everything, because no matter what you do, you're still my person.
I love it. Sir, your thoughts on that?
I always say men are simple. Women want to think it's complicated. Men are simple. There's a handful of things that boxes got to be checked. You check those. You check those boxes, and you could ask a man to run through the wall if that's what's required of him, and he'll figure out how to run through the wall and do whatever it takes to make it work. So
I love that.
Men are simple. People are simple, but I say men are even simpler. Not that you're not intelligent, men are simple.
I get it. I get it. So you all are going to be featured in our topic. People who are not just couples, but they're professionally connected to and they do business together. Tell us a little about y'all's business. Now, don't give too much because we need them to come back and read the article, but give us a little information about your business and what you guys do together.
Him through marriage, third generation in the diamond and precious metals industry. So he's niched into coins and bullion investing, and I do custom fine jewelry.
Ooh, all of that sounds so elegant. It just sounds so elegant.
It's a journey.
That is.
How do you all do I save it for the magazine or what? I'm gonna save it for the magazine. I'm gonna go to another question. They're just gonna have to find out more of you guys in the magazine.
Well, I will say this, coming on this, just us having this conversation, our personal personas are Mr. President, that's me. I picked up that in college. And my wife goes by the First Lady. That's the persona. So to be on what came to my mind is an inaugural launch, I feel honored. Hey, listen, people are all about personality and being themselves.
Yes.
That's what jumps in my mind. I tend to be a very creative person.
It stuck with him so much so when we got married, people really did start calling me First Lady.
Are you serious?
It was odd for a little bit.
It was weird. Well, nobody had told any of my girlfriends, called any of my girlfriends this title.
Look at her face. Like, wait a minute, you better get it straight on here.
What's funny is because we were friends for so long, I know all his exes.
I
still have their phone numbers in my phone because they became friends of mine while dating them.
Listen, well, so I guess you didn't tell them too much advice on how to keep them home.
We just weren't going to work out. Some people aren't your people. Some people are your people.
So
and it's not that we're not friends. It's just not your person.
I like it. I like it. So the Mr. President and the First Lady, I should feel honored that you guys are gracing my magazine, the first issue, huh?
Well,
it's our honor.
It's our honor. I always say we're here to serve.
And I'm so looking forward to getting to know you all because, of course, it's all about telling stories. It's all about inspiring other people. And it's not just about the good. You know, we need to talk about the bad and how to get over it. We need to talk about how women, y'all better be freaks to y'all men. Like LoveChology Magazine, we bringing it. I need you to know that we're bringing it. So you're part of a magazine where we are bringing it because it's like we need to talk about this stuff and we need to make sure that we really are operating in ourselves. And women are freaks, men are freaks, and if you're together, y'all better be freaks and be having a
everybody wants. Well, listen, I always say this. In your see, I
got scared for a second. I'm sorry.
I didn't say. Look, I didn't use any profanity.
Yes,
I didn't.
I'm just being honest. People are people, and I go back to that all the time. If we were dating, it'd be all good. So
right.
I tell people.
He likes to ask me when we're in the office, are you my girlfriend today or are you my wife? Like, which one?
And you know what? I think that they sometimes like their girlfriend better because the girlfriend.
There you go.
They do.
Girlfriend treatment.
So that's why this magazine exists too, because we're about to open up some stuff. Because why is y'all need to step in y'all positions and really understand that you're the mistress, you're the girlfriend, you're the wife. Excuse me, ladies, and I'm sure I hope I don't offend anybody. You are that. I won't even say it on here. But
we have a motto at our house.
Yes.
When I start lying, you can tell me to stop talking.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to meet you guys. I'm so excited to build this connection. I'm so excited to show you guys with the world. I got one more question for both of you all before we end this. Okay. What is your definition of love and happiness? Who's going first?
I'll go first. For me, I don't have really a definition, but I have a belief and an understanding that it's ever evolving, and where you start is not where you finish. It's going to change a couple of times in the middle, and so long as the two people together are true to each other and honest, because that's one of our biggest things. There's no topic that we don't talk about. Everything. Like, I didn't like this, I didn't like that, this, and that applies to everything. And it's necessary, because when you do things like that, you get everything you want and need, and what you need out of that relationship. And that was love for us, just complete honesty in everything.
I love that. I love that. And because of that, the happiness exists.
Yes.
Being honest. I always, if you're consistent, then if I say something, you're not guessing if I'm being honest, because I'm consistent. So I always tell somebody, is that out of character? No, it's not out of character. So you're not questioning the honesty or my intentions or whatever the case may be. So I think that's big to make something work. Always be respectful of the other person, and you won't have to worry about something flying off the handle when y'all are heated.
Also, having all the uncomfortable conversations. That's where growth begins.
I love that. Y'all look right there.
I'll tell you some stories about some uncomfortable conversations that he started with me, and I was just like, okay, we're gonna put our big girl panties on, and we're gonna take this, and we're gonna learn from what he's telling you, and we're gonna change some things around, because he's not happy about something, and it's either up to me to figure out if that's something I'm causing, or if he's being unrealistic, because sometimes we're unrealistic in what we want. But taking a moment to digest what you're saying and not just have the immediate reaction with a response, is to actually live in it for a second. And those uncomfortable conversations were some of our biggest growth moments on our personal level.
Yeah. Sometimes you got a couple awkward days in between that conversation.
Yeah. I like that. 14 years, y'all the proof. Couple questions. I always like my audience to know, what location are you guys in?
We are in Chamblee, Georgia, which is 15, 20 minutes north of Atlanta.
Okay.
10 minutes north of Buckhead for people that are in the city.
Okay.
So you can find us online, and you could visit us in person. Alex,
so you guys actually have a brick and mortar?
It's a thing. So one of the things that we say, we're in the luxury space, and one of the luxuries is you get to sit down and have a consult with us in person. So the personal touch that you see here is the personal touch you can experience in person.
Okay, so tell us the name of the business, and don't forget the address.
Okay.
And how they can find out information.
Sure. Yes. Alex Lexington and Alex Lexington Diamonds. We are at 3335 Chamblee Dunwoody Road in Chamblee, Georgia. And you can find us at alexlexington.com, alexlexingtondiamonds.com. You can also find us on Instagram, and I always get my Instagram wrong. a.lex.diamonds. Social media is not my
Listen,
thing.
the handles.
I am not the
rough.
social media person. It's just.
Listen, if you look up us, you'll see our signature blue. We have a number of different Instagram handles, but essentially you'll see our signature blue. You'll see Alex Lexington, and when you see it, you'll know it's us. It'll have the luxury feel.
Where does that name come from?
Those are our combination of our children's middle name. Alex is short for Alexandria. It's just our daughter, and Lexington is our son's middle name.
I love that.
I'm not Alex, is what I tell people.
So what'd you say?
People think I'm Alex. I'm not Alex. It was divine inspiration. We were going through a transition period, rebuilding the business, and a buddy of mine said, rename the business and tell your story. And that was 5 years ago. We have a 5-year-old to tell you how epic the story is. Wow. We literally came up with the name 2 months before he was born.
Yes. And he was a rainbow baby, so I was nervous.
Yeah. So act of God, put the name on the door, and he wasn't even here yet. So
Wow. Amazing. I love stories like, oh my gosh. See, I'm so glad you guys are a part of this because I feel it. I love it.
this is gonna age.
Huh?
This is gonna age well.
Yes, I listen. Oh my gosh. You guys just made my day totally. Totally. And I'm still recording. This is gonna go on here. It's all about this. Our people and College is not just for Black people. I'm gonna be honest with you. But our people needs to see, everybody needs to see this. They need to see that our people love each other. They need to see that our people are all about luxury things, luxury businesses, luxury experiences. Listen, I'm excited.
It's a journey. Well, thank you. We're glad to be a part of this experience.
Yeah.
We know it's going to be successful, and if anything, I can say that I always promote being a small business or a family business. I'm not going to say a small business, a family business as a brand. If you are listening to this, tell a friend and tell them to tell a friend, because that is the only difference between the small business and the business that is being run by other individuals. Marketing dollars a lot of the time. That's it. And word of mouth is what makes things viral, not an algorithm.
I love it. Thank you guys so much. And I look forward to connecting with you guys. And I look forward to releasing your story on LoveChology Magazine. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.